good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Beyond the arc, buries it from three-point range.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Here's Mecca. Will it go? And that one comes off the assist from Robinson.
Easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's James. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Each team is showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Robinson screen. Sweet move. Oh! And the rejection. Here's James. And another three for the Flyers.
He's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. So the D has to clamp down on him.
They set the pick. Pass to Olsen with the shot. Rebounded by James.
Man, that's a tough shot no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
And the High Flyers tack on two more.
They probably don't want to rely on shots like that falling too often. Hey, it worked there.
And so we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. High Flyers leading this one, just dominating this one. And more basketball to come after this short break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd. His mojo is out of whack. Offensively, he just can't get anything going for him.
Well, when you play this game, sometimes cold streaks like this are unavoidable.
Now Carrington. He's got 6, and he makes that one.
So dangerous. Can't let Pagan get a look like that so close to the hoop.
James with the ball, and it's Lund picking him up. Puts up a 3. James, that's good.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
And here's Pagan. Martinez. James covering. Pass to Carrington. Lund with the pick. Takes a 3. Gove with the rebound.
Flat out inexcusable defense. They got lucky that he somehow missed that shot.
He knows he should have buried it with the defense being that lax.
Great open look there.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Now here's Martinez. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And that one's good. And with Devontae Mills, he has such great vision for his age.
Mills is gifted with his ability to map out the court and make the right play. Always seems like he's looking to make that next pass. But make no mistake, he can still get his own shot when he needs to.
And Lund slams it in.
Oh, my word. That is a next-level play. How about the timing on that? Right on the money.
Precision on the pass and the jump.
Yeah, guys, you've got to know each other's games to make it look that good.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter-oriented.
To the middle. Oh, yes. 5 up, 5 down for him so far. He's perfect.
Wand is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's James. And the high fly is tack on 2 more.
Number 10.
Carrington with it. He's got 6. Pass to Lund. Lean in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Carrington for 3, sinks the tray.
This offense is at its best, and Carrington is shooting the 3 with confidence.
James with the ball. Carrington's there. Puts one up from 19, and the high fly is tack on 2 more. Pass to Martinez. Clock at 6. Fouls on Lund. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Substitution for High Flyers. Matt Casey. Richard Dunn. Omar Elmadawi. Matt Brown.
Outside James. Here's the 3. Nails the 3-pointer.
Of all the guys you want to leave open on the perimeter, he's the last guy on the list.
Carrington outside. The triple from Martinez. And it's out of bounds. The attack from Sack will retain possession.
11 seconds on the shot clock. 11. Substitution for the attack from Sack. Ben Olsen. Adam Cunningham. Keegan.
Now Carrington. Shot clock at 5. Offline with the 3. Outside James. Jacks up a 3. And the high flyers, another triple.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Here's Mecca. They set the screen. Pass to Olsen. And the run. That one drops for him.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Outside James. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
And it's Carrington missing the look.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
James, that's good.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Carrington for 3. Rebounded by James.
Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the 3.
Fires in the triple.
Well, if you don't close out on him, he'll drill it from deep. No problem.
Here's Carrington. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
He's a shooter. Just kick Carrington the ball, and he'll let it fly.
Right side, James. Here's Casey. And it's flushed down with a nice jam.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
Now Carrington. Cunningham. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
He's relentless on the glass, and this team feeds off that energy.
Outside James. And the high flyers, another triple.
D was pretty much non-existent. Can't leave a good shooter open like that.
Stay there.
Now Carrington. Takes a step back to shoot. Another miss by Drexel Carrington. Outside James. And another three for the Flyers. On offense, here's Sack.
2 minutes.
Carrington for three. That one's in for his fifth field goal of the game. 5 of 12 shooting.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends. A very unique wing in this league.
Launches it. Hauled in by High Flyers. Right side, James. Cunningham brings down the board.
I don't think anyone expected him to miss that.
It was a quality look, and he's a strong shooter.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's James. Shoots over Carrington, and the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
Number 10.
And so here it's Sack. Three-pointer gets the 3 to fall.
The run has been productive, but I think it's just a little too late.
Yeah, but do give them some credit for playing all the way to the end. Other teams might have just given up.
James, that's good.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
No coverage that time.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
4-3, and another 3 for the Flyers. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there. You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
The 3 is up. But they get it back. Kicks it to El Madawi. James. From past the arc. Drains the triple. Carrington outside. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie, and just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3 and D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
And we'll catch you off in a second, all right? Oh, man, you're Brandon Harris with Union Elite, right?
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo.
Here we go.
We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for the Union Elite will be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Now here's James, and he's got 6 points for him. And another 3 for the Flyers. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Here's Bird, and right away they match him with a three-pointer of their own.
And it's Bird with the answer. A 3 of his own clapping right back.
Here's James, pure from three-point range.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
Flyers ball.
For 3, knocks it down from distance.
He can attack you so many different ways on offense. Just the whole package.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. Mitchell on the wing. Now Harris. James covering. 3 on the clock. Three-pointer Bird. Rebounded by James. The High Flyers leading. From the arc. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. This is the beginning of the end, I think.
Now here's Diaz. They need this. That's good on the jumper.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
Here's the High Flyers. And another 3 for the Flyers. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Three-pointer. And another 3 for the Flyers.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Now here's Harris. He's got 8 in this one.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine.
For 2.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second one. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these team show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Now here's Diaz. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside James. And another three for the Flyers.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Now Harris. 9 points in this one. Outside James. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And Harris, he understands his strengths on offense, proving he can hurt you with his jumper.
Left side, James. Takes a three. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, Harris. Back to Diaz. Polish. Walker. They get it again. A nice shot from Harris.
Got to give Harris credit for getting after it on the glass. He earned that second chance bucket.
James up top. Diaz covering. And another three for the Flyers. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
And the High Flyers call time here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
High Flyers on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the
Right here.
the first half. The High Flyers lead this one. They're up by 11. Plenty of action still to come when we return.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Earlier tonight, they held a 23-point lead. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's James. Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep.
Whew, all the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Now Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Bird with the bucket.
Making the most of a close-range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Now here's Mills. From deep. And it's Word with the board.
From Steph Curry range. He does have that in his game.
Yeah, that used to be a bad shot for anyone out there, and suddenly it's not anymore.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And so Union Elite has it here. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. Harris with the bucket.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Here's James. Gets it to go from long range.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Now Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Now here's James. He has 45 in this one. Inside. It's stolen away by James. Lets it go from deep. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Pass now to Harris. And the 3 off target. Outside James. There's the 3. Drops it in from long range.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Here's Diaz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pulls up from the top of the key. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's James. And another 3 for the Flyers.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. We've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. When things are falling for him, look out. He's just at another level.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. Earlier tonight, they held a 23-point lead. Fires in the triple.
And it hasn't just been one effort that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
It's good.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Here's James. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Bullock, he's covered by Gov. Kicks it to Mitchell from outside the arc. The High Flyers grab the miss.
Yeah, the defender didn't give him much room to get that one off.
James, and the High Flyers, another triple.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Mitchell outside. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's James. And another three for the Flyers.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Puts up a three. Rebounded by James. Here's the High Flyers. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebounds. From deep. Diaz grabs the miss. Kicks it to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else. Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Bird. Here's Robert. Using his post move to get the 2 points.
Great distribution. That pass was right on the money.
Left side, James. Fires the three. And another three for the Flyers.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Pass to Robert. Diaz. Up top, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here are the High Flyers now. Here's James. And another three for the Flyers.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Mitchell with it. To the middle. Here's Robert. And then Robert with the dunk.
Rocking the rim. Big Drew Robert.
Outside James. And another three for the Flyers.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Now here's Diaz. Here's Bird. Out of bounds, it'll be the High Flyers ball.
High Flyers ball. Substitution. Brandon Harris. Kevin Kovacs. Christian Walker. Nick Pagan. Substitution.
Outside James. Jacks up a three. Nails the three-pointer.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
Connects it from downtown. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Puts up a three. Rebounded by James. Three-pointer. And another three for the Flyers.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit the lack of coverage.
The three from Harris. Hauled in by High Flyers.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
And another three for the Flyers. great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. To end the run. Rebounded by James. Now the High Flyers with it. The three. Count it from distance.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. And that one drops.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Here's the three. And another three for the Flyers. And Union Elite has possession. And here's Pagan. And it's James with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution, Union Elite. Jake Bird. Mitch Mitchell. Lune Diaz.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would.
If you could pull that off, that would be...
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out. Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I, like, really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Wow, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings, and Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunderstone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Johnson. Robinson screen. The call from long range. Rebounded by James. deep. And the West hits it again from deep.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
McCall, good.
That's a big basket because you don't want to let the game get away from you right off the bat like that.
Shoots from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in.
This run has really widened the gap in the game. They are way out in front now.
This has been a back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their D.
Now here's McCall. Takes a three. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell.
James, that's good.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
Tyson McCall with another miss. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Whenever you watch McCall, you expect to see him drop dimes. He's just an incredible playmaker.
Outside James. Pass over to Stone. James, defended by McCall. West hits it again from deep.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
Great open look there.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And the West hits it again from deep.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Now here's Cologne. The three-pointer, no good.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Buries it from three-point range.
And no doubt about it, folks, this is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of itself.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Cologne.
Hey, look up top.
To halt the run. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington. Here's James. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Now it's timeout called by EYBL.
They can't seem to get anything to hit. He needs to pull them in and diagnose the problem.
And it might be as easy as running some fresh plays.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Luan with it. Outside, Black. Swings it to McCall. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, says the UIBL will keep it.
UIBL All-Stars ball.
The Nike UIBL All-Stars making the switch.
Leptos Aslanoglu.
2 on the clock. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. To stop the drought. That's good. Tyson McCall for 3.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Here's James. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
And here's the West All-Stars. Shoots the 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
To the wing, right side. McCall for 3. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Outside James. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
They've been playing a very sound offensive game in the first half of action.
Yeah, the numbers back it up. They've been much better shooting tonight.
McCall, good.
You're just asking for more trouble than you can handle if you let him roam free in three-point range.
Outside James. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Outside, Robinson.
Who got him?
Swings it to McCall. Trying to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside James. Fires for 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Outside, it's Johnson.
Hey, go over that.
Lack.
Get the perimeter.
Outside, it's Johnson. Outside, Black. From about 16 feet out, Harris comes down with the board. Right side, James. And he wills that one in. Right in off the back iron.
What's the D to do? They can't control him.
Maybe we might see a triple team. Even that might not be enough.
Aslanoglu outside.
Stay on him.
Outside, Black. McCall. The UIBL, no good that time either. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. James. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Woo! All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Swings it to McCall. Looking to end the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
What a play! He simply drains it at the buzzer.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The West All-Stars lead, opening a huge gap, and plenty more to come right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Right side, James. That 3 off the mark. To the inside. Robinson. Joey Johnson, the open look. The West All-Stars pull it down. The three sinks the tray.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
And here's McCall. 14 points for him. The three ball rebounded by James. And here's the West All-Stars. Shoots over Robinson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Returns it to McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. The West with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. James, that's good.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
It's McCall on the wing. Can they get it? Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
And what a gutsy shot to come right back at him with a three of his own.
We know he's not afraid to trade shots with anyone.
Cologne on the outside. That three-pointer off the mark. Right side, James. And another three for the WCBL.
Well, if you don't close out on him, he'll drill it from deep. No problem.
And here's the EYBL. Outside, McCall. Prochumsey. Stone defending. McCall for three. And again, it's the EYBL with a trifecta.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
The three-pointer goes.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
They need to make him earn those threes. Play off him, and he's automatic.
Outside James. Launches a three. And another three for the WCBL.
D was pretty much non-existent. Can't leave a good shooter open like that.
It's McCall on the wing. Back to Johnson. Cologne. Try to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
McCall from long range. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Yeah, it's true he did get off to a slow start, but he's starting to get that jumper flowing.
Here's James. And the West hits it again from deep.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Now here's McCall. 26 points for him. Off the mark there with the three. Outside James. Puts up a three. And the West hits it again from deep. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. McCall for three. Drops it in from long range.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
And the West hits it again from deep. Cologne on the outside. McCall. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Here's James. And the West hits it again from deep.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Leftos Athlete.
Called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout on the court.
Get the perimeter. Get mine.
it's Drew Robinson at the high post. Back to Johnson. Swings it to McCall. And the EYBL All-Stars get it back. A nice shot there by Robinson.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
James, that's good.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Cologne on the outside. Offline with the three. James with the ball. Picked up by Johnson. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged. A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
At the line for the EYBL All-Stars, Tyson McCall. For two.
First free throw is good. And the All-Stars deciding to make a switch here. Good on both attempts. Now James. There's the three. And Robinson pulls it down. And here's the EYBL. Kicks it to McCall for three. No good.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Here's James. And another three for the WCBL. Here's Johnson. Outside, McCall. Fires from deep. The shot comes out. James with the ball. Perchumsky covering. This one for three. And another three for the WCBL.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now here's McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's James. And the West hits it again from deep.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Get the perimeter.
McCall. James covering. Cologne for three. Gets it to go from long range.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest. Temporary insanity right there.
Do you even think he realizes what's going on right now? I'm not so sure.
Outside, it's Johnson. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock.
Their success rebounding has been a big key to winning this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the board.
That's going to be over and back, not watching the line that time. Now here's Perchumsky. Outside, McCall. Cologne on the outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folk.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Whew. Hey, what's good, Tyson?
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode